Sometimes, when you're on the internet, absorbing content that's probably useless.
Did you know that we used to cut everything by hand with a knife?
Oh, okay boys. Look like we're done. Okay, we're packing up for the day. Alright, come on. Let's go. You realize everyone is saying the same thing, and it gets to the point where it's just universally accepted, and you can't help but believe in it too, even though you might have never experienced the thing everyone is talking about. So when it comes to actually experience the thing, expectations are so high, and once you experience the thing, you realize it might not be good as everyone says it is. And that's how I feel about Stardew Valley is a simulation role-playing video game developed by... Okay, we're not going through this. You know what Stardew Valley is. Everyone knows what it is. Now, the real question. Does this man on the internet think it's a good video game?
It's a good game. I think it's a good game.
And this man says, I don't enjoy it.
Hogwash. He doesn't enjoy it.
It's the greatest video game ever made. Okay. I think this should be obvious, but I just want to say, I don't think Stardew Valley is a bad game. It's just a game not for me. For personal history, I owned this game all the way back in 2015. Played through the tutorials, got to the beginning of summer, and I just stopped. Same thing happened in 2017. Started a new save, played till summer, and then I stopped. Then once again in 2021, played this time all the way till fall, but then I stopped. I always thought there was something wrong with me for not enjoying this overwhelmingly positive game on Steam. My girlfriend married some emo kid before me. You can't marry the homeless dude. I can't cuck Vincent's dad. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you people? So today, instead of properly reviewing the game, I'm just gonna tell you the reasons why I don't like it. And maybe, if you haven't bought the game yet, and you relate to these reasons, maybe you should not buy the game. I don't know, your call. Number 1, there's no sense of direction or purpose. Yes, I know there's a community center and it's a sandbox game, but the community center is more of like a milestone, like a pseudo battle pass that rewards you for doing as many things as possible, which is something more players, I imagine, inherently do. More importantly, Stardew Valley lacks a compelling reason for you to do things. It's not an inherently bad thing. It makes the game more relaxed as you can go at your own pace. But there's nothing really forcing you to farm, fish, mine, and do the many things this game provides. Compare this to Minecraft. While it's awfully easy to kill mobs and make it through the night, there's still the imminent threat and danger of those things, which motivates the players to build a house, craft armor, enchant your weapons. The forest in Stardew Valley doesn't even have to be survival or a life-threatening reason. Maybe when your grandfather died, he was in massive debt and the loan defaulted to you, it would set a goal of making as much money as possible, but you'd still be able to tackle it however you like. Terraria, RimWorld, Kenshi, all sandbox games I found more engaging, and it's because, number 2, Stardew Valley is not that challenging. It might just be my League of Legends deterior brain, but for me, a game needs a good challenge that's fair. Most of Stardew's challenge, at least for me, is the time and resource management, but the attacks themselves over time get boring for me. The combat in the mines feels stiff as you're not able to move while attacking.
I'm morbid.
Once again, compare this to other games. Stardew remedies the monotony by encouraging players to do different tasks with its weather and luck system. On days with bad luck, you really don't want to mine, fish, or break geodes. And on days with rain, you have more stamina, and you can do other things instead of watering. However, this just stimulates my OCD brain, and I become hyper-focused on min-maxing the day, and not wasting any bit of time. It gets to the point where I'm focused on walking diagonally along certain paths to maximize time, which kind of just tires me out as, number 3, the rewards for progressing don't feel giga. Compare this to my Pokemon. I spent 3 hours raising this dumb fuck to level 60, max speed and special IVs, and now I can kill everyone. Yes, watching how far is go to 0. This is fun. This is what my life has come to. But in Stardew, I get the feeling that most of the rewards are just being able to acquire items that just make your life easier. I know there's a golden tools, clock tower, and obtaining like a virtual skin game spouse. Because let's face it, none of us are getting a real one, but I just don't enjoy the grind to get there. Stardew for me is just a game full of mini games. There are other things I wish the game expanded upon, like the NPCs, they get pretty boring after a while. And there should also be tutorials and explanations behind each system. dumb. Like how the store owner got cucked as his daughter is actually the daughter of a fucking wizard. The wizard mentions being married for years until he made a mistake that drove his wife away. The wizard suspects that one of the villagers is his daughter, asking you not to tell anyone. It's required to have the wiki perpetually up on a second monitor if you want to explain everything. Players can visit the witch hut in the late game where they'll find a shrine which can erase all ex-spouses' memories for an offer of 3,000 gold. Ex-spouses will have no memories of the previous marriage. Children from marriage can also remarry them if they choose. The witch hut if the player is expecting a child and gets a divorce, the child will not be born / further children can be had with another partner. Wow, this game has a pretty fleshed out divorce system. I'm telling you, they should add this to League of Legends. So all in all, it's hard for me to say Stardew is a bad game. Is this the game not for me? And remember people, just because a seemingly large majority of vocal people on the internet say a video game is good, you might agree until you actually play it.
Isn't that right, Nick?
What?